Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, finishing up the cutscenes journey. We are going to still do the DLC for this. And I think we're going to do also the homestead missions as well. We were told to check those out. So we still got more Assassin's Creed 3 to go. This is finishing up the main cutscene journey. All right, ready to do this?
Ready.
Need something, darling?
No.
Rude.
Yeah.
He's a man on a mission.
Can I help you? You know you can. Pardon? I do not like having my time wasted. Stop that! Oh, don't make me call the guards. Make a sound and you die.
Break your wrist and we're jamming in your freaking skull.
What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the long pier, most likely. We heard what happened.
So you do know what he wants.
Charles got all nervous. Said he was leaving the country. I thought he was overreacting. Guess not. No.
Was that so hard?
Thank you.
Seeing he's polite, says thank you.
Damn.
I know.
Connor is not fucking around.
Boston Country Journal.
Yeah, dude, run.
Not that it'll help you.
He's doing like the slow Michael
Yeah.
Myers walk too.
It's just more fun this way.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have caught him right there, but I guess not.
Wasn't meant to catch me.
Yeah.
I feel like you're taking your chances with ropes in a burning building.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, but worked out okay for him.
You gotta use the path he did. Oh, come on. That wooden board doesn't look that heavy. There you go.
Why do
Just
you
put it on his
persist?
leg.
You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another.
Ooh, so we going through
You
him.
try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because no one else will.
Yes!
Shot in the gut.
Anything better would have been a dick shot. Yeah, you still got a mission.
Yeah. Connor's not in great shape.
Rough night, was it?
You have no idea.
He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River. I will need passage as well. Of course. Only say the word.
I just did. I said I need a passage as well. We must talk before you die. It's not I'm gonna kill you with. Yep. No speech is needed.
Yeah, but Connor, this is gonna kill you too.
I know, right? Six months later.
Why would they leave this behind?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No! I have failed! My people are gone! Chased out by those who I thought would protect them!
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was
I feel like he's gonna try to
shall
smash
be
it.
again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
Yeah.
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again.
Doesn't feel like it went for him though.
Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
None except for one person. Except for Desmond. You got it.
I don't remember Juno looking so creepy
Yeah.
before.
Keep bearing it. Connor Davenport. I take it you were named after?
I know where the key is. Then let's go.
Okay, Achilles Davenport, Connor Davenport's... I didn't check the year, so Connor was his son?
That's what I'm guessing. Abigail was his wife.
Yeah, okay. The gravestone is small, so... Or tombstone, yeah.
All right, time to see what's inside.
Not quite. We still need to get the place powered up.
Find the remaining
Where's the Debbie
pedestals
Downer
and plug
show?
in the power sources.
I'm on it.
Okay. This place is cool.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it.
It was bold.
4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not. If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a
Didn't matter how
tenth,
much you
they
cut it.
cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000 more? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away?
You're asking a lot of
Resolve
questions.
to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered.
Peas and carrots?
Yes.
Make us safe.
Good reference.
In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words.
Until now.
Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Great.
You're gonna tell us?
Our first instinct
Yeah.
was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come.
We saw you, Desmond.
First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where
tell you.
none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats.
Yes. Agreed. Just want answers.
Tell us what you want.
Desmond, I'm 100% with you.
We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond,
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Agreed.
Wonder what stories the temple will tell me today.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics or hibernation. I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed and protected. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
More cryptic messages.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Desmond, didn't Subject 16's...
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No, he indicated that Washington came into contact with an Apple of Eden, but beyond that, it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. We'll just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens. I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I
Feel
just do.
A new world approached. One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Oof. Yeah, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter.
But hard to escape.
But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
I've been poking around a bit. Did you know there are machines down here that make, well, mana?
Wizard mana or biblical mana?
What do you think? Biblical, of course. The Greeks called it
Wizard mana would've
ambrosia.
been cool.
The Indians, amrit or soma. Most cultures around the world refer to a divine food, though I'd say its taste is anything but.
You ate something that came out of a 75,000-year-old machine?
And I live to tell the tale.
So, what did it taste like?
Cardboard, taste of cardboard. Hardly the stuff of legends, though I wonder if the first civilization didn't taste differently than we do.
Maybe the flavorizer broke.
Flavorizer. You've certainly got away with words, Rebecca.
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
Yeah. You risk everything and then we'll follow. Okay, they really are right by.
Moment of truth.
If you were just gonna tear it off, why'd you put it around your neck in the first place?
For the dramatic effect of.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried,
Kind of.
of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished,
Just don't necessarily understand.
save
everything.
one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
I trust Minerva.
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did
For a
you
reason.
think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Yeah, she looks evil.
Free her.
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
Oh man. I don't know who to trust and who to believe.
Yeah, they do a good job with it.
Yeah.
Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn.
Yeah, that's bad.
This does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity.
Okay.
But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time as a god. It is the cruelest
Parrish is a
fate
heretic.
to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now
Seems
you see
familiar.
that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better?
Then just letting you take over? But okay, now show us your
Show us
reality.
your world.
How you make things different
She
and
would
better.
sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Oh, I'm not sure you're choosing wisely.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and to die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
I thought you said he wouldn't feel anything. It'd be over in an instant. He looks very painful.
Yeah.
Cue evil laughter? What was that flash there at the end?
I don't know.
It's some
The
sort
image.
of global
There was something, though.
aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity.
That's how it ends. I can't believe it.
Worldwide reports of
No, right?
blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's event. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
So sure about that.
Yeah. Ooh,
It is
here.
done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about that ending.
A bit shortchanged. It's successful in that now I'm like, well, we have to go on to the next thing because,
Mhm.
I mean, you can't leave it there. I found it really interesting, the Juno-Minerva debate, which in a lot of ways felt like it was a parallel to the Hatham-Connor debate.
Mm.
And Desmond chooses Juno or Hatham because Juno is the one that doesn't want freedom for the world but wants to conquer the world. So I will be really curious to see how this is playing out in the next chapter of the Assassin's Creed journey.
I mean, but like, it's not like the whole human race gets wiped out if you didn't do that. It just, you know, I mean, billions of people do die. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's tough to say that. Oh well, because I mean, he's making a choice for everybody. It's like
Yeah.
you're just like, okay, I'm okay sacrificing billions of people that I don't know or whatever, just so I can have freedom. And like, more people want freedom than they want to be alive. You know, so, or I'll save everyone's life for now and hope that somebody other than me, you know, I won't be around for what's going to happen next. So if Juno messes things up, I mean, and like, you won't be there to stop her. You hope that other people will. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. it's a lose-lose proposition. Sucks to be Desmond.
Well, and Juno admittedly is on a path of vengeance, she mentioned, and we also didn't see her full, like, reality of the world that she wanted. So I'm just saying, Desmond, you should make a decision when you have all the information. He did not gather all the available data, I feel like.
Yeah, we should have gotten a cinematic of what Juno wanted to do.
Yes.
Then you could have made it's nice. It's so fine. I mean, she made a better presentation of what Minerva's future was going to be like. It's easier to get swayed that way.
Desmond needed to make an informed decision. And I feel like he did not. Minerva's, while it was death and destruction, it seemed in a sense like, oh, well, again, I feel like I'm understanding this piecemeal, but the talk of like the sun and whatnot, ultimately that is what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Our sun is going to the lifespan of the sun is going to end at some point. And I mean, hopefully all of us who are alive now by then will be long gone and don't have to experience it, but the sun will explode and they predict it will wipe out the first 3 planets, possibly 4. We don't make it then. So like the world that Juno was saying, part of me was kind of like, well, is that really like Minerva's death and destruction and like apocalypse? Or is that just sort of the natural evolution of how it's going to go eventually? Long from now, but eventually.
What'd you think about Charles Lee's death? Not what I thought we were going to get.
Right. Yeah. I'm mixed feelings on it. But I think I'm landing on the side of liking it, though I don't know if I can really justify why I feel that way. I mean, Charles Lee was our villain, and I was kind of expecting the satisfaction of like the villain's death. But the two of them in a tavern, Charles Lee shares his drink, Connor knifes him in the heart. It was not what I was expecting, but I'm also not necessarily upset about it either. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it was because it was not what I was expecting, but like without any dialogue shared between them, no, like, you're expecting this great speech because that's what happens, right? Like, I mean, Hatham had his speech. Like every time, you're assassin, you kill somebody, you go to like your little
special, Beyond.
Yeah, the special Beyond place, and you have they give their last speech and they talk about, any regrets or nothing. They don't regret anything.
Or they're defiant.
Yeah, their defiance. Even though Charles E's set up as like the ultimate, villain in this. Like there was I don't know, like definitely respect between the two. Like, I mean, Charles Lee respected, I think, Connor's just resilience and determination, and just like why keep fighting a losing battle or whatever. Yeah, just not being able to understand that. And I'm searching for the right words as well of like to describe like why I liked it as well. But just like you, I'm at a loss for words. And all I know is I like the way they handled it. It wasn't what I expected, but I wouldn't change it.
It was also something different in terms of Charles Lee had been sort of like the ultimate baddie, and we didn't respect him and we really despised him in the last, for a while now, but particularly the last few episodes. But then just to see him running and to see him, I don't know, there was something about it that like it didn't take away my satisfaction, even though I expected to have more of that, like,
like hell yeah, woohoo, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't get that.
No.
But I'm not dissatisfied either. I don't know, I think in a way it felt, and this is going to sound really weird to say, but felt maybe more true to life than like the rah-rah showmanship of a big movie or, a epic video game. Like it just felt, it was more subdued than I expected, and yet somehow that made it feel a little bit more grounded in a sense of reality.
I wonder what Connor would have done in Desmond's position and what Connor would have felt. Because, I mean, Juno says like, oh yeah, you played your part great. And, because of you, so many great things are going to happen now. And like, yeah, I know it sucks that your people didn't get like, it sucks what happened to your people, but don't worry. It's for the greater good. Like that's what Connor had to like sort of hang on to there. That this was all like, this wasn't just for nothing, everything that he went through. He did value freedom so much. I wonder if like he knew what was going to happen, how he would feel about it. And like I said, if he was in Desmond's position, what choice he would have made.
Because I feel like he would have sided with Minerva.
I feel like he would have too. Which is like, I wish, I mean, you know, Desmond could have, like, I don't know, entered the Animus and like brought everyone like Altair and Ezio together and been like, this isn't just my decision. You know,
have like his
you
avatar
all-
moment.
Yeah.
Talk to all the past avatars.
Yeah. I mean, I know he can't because it's not really like he's, you know, he's just like reliving those moments. He's not actually like making choices like talking with them. Although there was that time where Ezio, like, or I guess like, again, it was just a memory. Ezio was there with Juno, and Juno talked about Desmond, and Ezio was like, "Who the hell is Desmond?"
Yeah.
I know they couldn't have done that, but I don't know. It'd be interesting as a what if scenario.
Yeah. I agree with that. That would be very fun.
Yeah.
To check that out.
All right, this doesn't end our Assassin's Creed 3 journey. We still got the DLC. Check out the Tyranny of George Washington, and also I believe the Homestead missions were recommended to us, as well as Connor's greatest speech, a speech that was cut out for Connor that we need to check out. So still some more Assassin's Creed 3 to go. And if you want to get early access for that, you can get that right here on YouTube. Hit the little join button down below, join our membership. And if you want early ad-free access for both of our channels, then join Patreon. Links in the description of the video.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Assassin's Creed with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.